could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create the /vanish command. If you don't know what /vanish is, it's something on PC or on some prisons that you can do, where if you type /vanish in chat, you can disappear or turn invisible like this when you type it in chat. Obviously we can't type it in chat, type /vanish in chat, because Bedrock's a little bit less advanced than that, and the commands are actually created through coding, I'm pretty sure, on PC for them to do that. But this is probably the closest we're going to get to doing stuff like that, unless you wanted a button on a wall for someone to do it. But I think people should be able to do it whenever they're walking about, because some people can be really annoying and try and like steal their blocks or whatever. I do suggest that this is only for like prison maps, because in PvP, if someone's in PvP, they can just quickly turn themselves invisible. But I'd say this is probably strictly for PvP maps. Prison maps. But yeah, basically yeah. I'll run through the commands in a second, but before I start, you're gonna need to make sure you have a spawn area for players. So when they spawn in, they need to spawn in a little room, and they need to press a button, because this button's gonna actually give them a tag that they will need for this machine to actually start working. Because if they don't have it, the circuit will not work. It just won't work at all. Because if I removed my tag and I drop to my paper, it literally does not work. See, I'm not actually turned invisible. So I need to actually have the it to disappear and reappear. So if you just make like a spawn area, it doesn't have to be like this, obviously, of course it doesn't, but you know what I mean, just make sure you have a little spawn area for players to spawn in when they join the world, so they can press a button and TP to your actual spawn area. It's just because it's the only way I can really do it. I think there's some other ways, but I'm not really that big brain, to be honest. But yeah, I did my best. So yeah, let's just get into the 2 rows of these command blocks to start off. So the first command block is going to be, repeat unconditional is active, and it's going to say test for @e bracket type equals item, comma name equals paper bracket. And you're going to want to make sure there's a comparator facing towards the impulse and the 2 chains. And the next command block is impulse unconditional needs redstone, and it is execute @e bracket type equals item, comma name equals paper bracket, tilde 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 tag @p add vanish. And the next command block is chain conditional always active, and it is execute @e bracket type equals item, comma name equals paper bracket, tilde 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 tag @p remove appear. And make sure this is chain conditional always active too. Kill @e bracket type equals item, comma name equals paper bracket. And the next command block is going to be test for @e bracket type equals item, comma name equals brick, and you want to make sure that's repeat unconditional always active, and make sure there's a comparator just like it is over here. It's basically the same thing, but execute @e bracket type equals item, comma name equals brick bracket, tilde 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 tag @p add appear. Oh yeah, and if I didn't say impulse unconditional needs redstone. And the next one is chain conditional was active, and execute @e bracket type equals item, comma name equals brick bracket, tilde 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 tag @p remove vanish. And kill @e bracket type equals item, comma name equals brick. That's going to be chain conditional always active. And yeah, that is it for those command blocks. There's only 4 more command blocks, not too many command blocks. Very complicated in each one though. It is replace item entity @all bracket tag equals appear bracket slot dot hotbar 8 paper. You can change where the the paper appears in your inventory. So if I was to change the paper to 7, one sec, I'll show you. So yeah, if I was to change the paper to 7, sorry, one sec, I don't think that's working properly. Yeah, that's not working. Yeah, there we go. I think that's, yeah, there we go. So basically now in my inventory, the paper, the paper's on one side. Okay, it's bugging out a bit, guys. Sorry about that. 7 should be working properly. Yeah, if you want it to work this way, it'd be a bit complicated and weird for players. So I suggest maybe keeping it to both of them to the slot 8. But yeah, I'd keep them both to slot 8. But yeah, that command block is replace item entity at all bracket tag equals appear bracket slot dot hotbar 8 paper. And the next command block is replace item entity at all tag bracket tag equals vanish bracket slot dot hotbar 8 brick. And you want to make sure both of them command blocks are repeat unconditional is active. I think you definitely can change the blocks you get in your inventory. You can change them to whatever you like, but you have to go back in the command blocks and change them all. Like just replace. So go to all the command blocks that have paper, change them to something, and then go to all the other command blocks that have brick and change them to another thing. Otherwise, you'll get muddled up. I suggest creating a save after you make this, just so you don't muddle yourself up. But yeah, that's those command blocks. And the next two command blocks pretty simple. It's repeat unconditional is active, and it's effect at all bracket tag equals appear bracket clear. And the next tag is effect at all bracket tag equals vanish bracket invisibility 1 true. The true is what gets rid of the effects, or the particle effects, so people can't see that you're actually invisible. Yeah, that's basically everything for this. And if you're thinking, if you're thinking if you're thinking people won't know how to understand if the brick like makes you go invisible or not, all you have to do, or it's probably the only thing you can do, to be honest, is get a repeating command block, put like a 1200 ticks delay on it, and just make it say brick equals vanish. Like that 1200 is actually a minute, so every minute this will say brick equals vanish. So all players know what that means. It's a pretty small time, so everyone will get to know, like get used to that, and people will probably tell each other what it means. But yeah, you obviously, if you had a different block that you'd have to drop to get the vanish, you can change it. But yeah, it's just because if you added it to the chain, people could just keep spamming the drop, and it would just keep coming up on the screen and just annoying everybody. Yeah, so I can't speak. So I just suggest it goes in a repeating command block, just so everyone knows. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about this and you're confused, just comment below and I'll try and explain my best. I've not been getting a lot of suggestions recently. It's probably just because I've just started up making videos. But I'd love to get some suggestions on what to make, because I'm already running out of ideas. I've made a player online tracker. I've made the buy and sell shops. I've made the remove players offline, and now I've made the /vanish command thingy. But I know it's not many ideas I've got already, but I've got a big imagination when it comes to people giving me ideas. Because if someone gives me an idea, I can try my best to build the command around that and make it a tutorial. But yeah, I'll try and think of up some more ideas, but it'd be a big help if you guys could help too. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep waffling. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.